So guys, today review on the FIFA World Cup 2026 between Mexico and South Africa that was played yesterday has now triggered social media commentators and analysts talking about what really happened on the pitch yesterday. Majority of the people from Africa don't support South Africa yesterday. They throw their weight behind the people of Mexico because of one thing that they call the stereotyping of xenophobic attack where they happened for South Africa. But before we go forward, let's talk about the review of what really happened yesterday on South Africa with Mexico football yesterday. So yesterday, South African player now gets red card. Yes, red card yesterday, and majority of the people don't they talk say if South Africa really mean this business, leaving Africa to World Cup, they're supposed to prepare very well than for them to play what they played yesterday. Two of South African player now get red card. Don't forget that 8 minutes before after they start the match, now Mexico scored the first goals against South Africa. But the major things where people they talk about is that why is it that majority of the people from Africa did not support South African yesterday? Many people have been saying that they rather queue behind Mexico than to support South Africa on yesterday match. Well, so it seems that the other Africans, they don't really like what is happening in South Africa by them kicking out all African people that they should come out their country. They don't want them to stay in South Africa. And they say, okay, if you don't want African people to stay in your country, then you are going for the World Cup. They would rather stay behind those people who are not from Africa, but who want African people to stay in their country. That is why you see the majority of the African yesterday supporting Mexico against South Africa. Although some even say that South Africa, if they win yesterday match, they will rather support Mexico. A lot of people say even if South Africa play with ordinary stadium yesterday, they will support stadium against the South Africa. Why is it like this? It's simply because South Africa have been saying that majority of the African country who are in their country stole their job and they also stole their woman, and by so doing, no African is ready to steal the Zulu people's job by supporting South Africa. You know, immediately you support South Africa, you've already stole their job. It is their job now to support themselves. That is why we leave them to support themselves yesterday.
Today, South Africa and Mexico will be playing the first match at the Azteca Stadium in Mexico City. I urge all Nigerians to support Mexico so that we don't even have a situation whereby South Africans will say, well, these Nigerians have come again, they are doing their job for them, and there will be another wave of xenophobic attacks. I think we will be safer to support Mexico in this opening match of the World Cup.
Many African countries are supporting Mexico again.
No, I'm talking about Nigeria.
Dr. Abati,
Given our experience.
Yeah, let's pick a Mexican name. Rufino Miguel.
Whatever.
Mexico! Viva Mexico! Mexico!
Nevertheless, South Africa lost 2-0 to Mexico yesterday simply because they play woefully. They don't have what they're supposed to call a tactics player, and majority of those players who are on those pitch yesterday, they don't even know what they are doing. If you look at the game very well, you will definitely see that the game is just like a walk of play. Because how will a player in a team conceive in first match 2 red cards? That has really shows that they are not well prepared to that World Cup at all. 2 red cards at the start of a match is a woeful play, and it's not a good start at all. And as you can see that they conceive 2 red card and 2-0. You know, Mexico scored them 2-0 yesterday flat, and it's very difficult for them to even try to equalize. Let's now look at those red cards we're talking about. The first red card, I think he could have done better for that, because Shito is the one who committed that offense. very close to the 18, but it's very lucky for him not to enter the 18. If it has entered the 18, that could have been the first goal out there, and the goal should have made about 3-0 of that match yesterday. But simply because it has not entered the box 18, that is why they have that opportunity. And if you look at the second red card as well, you will see that one, you don't need to try to hit that guy the way he hit the guy, and immediately he did that, they went to go and check the screen and realized that it was a red card, and the guy was given a red card. And you know, when you are playing football, minus that football is a mathematics, you have to include discipline. Is a lack of discipline is exactly what happened yesterday on the pitch. That is for the commentary. Now let's now go back to South Africa. South Africa, welcome back to Africa. As majority of the Africa know they support una. We know they support una. We don't like wetin una they do. Una say we stole una jobs and we stole una wife. Now it's now time for una. Please, South Africa, go back to your country. It's time for you now to leave World Cup and go back to your country. You say Nigerians stole your job, Nigeria are the one who are taking in charge of your job and other things. Please go back to your country. That money you want to use to continue staying in American to playing this trash dishes for us yesterday, it's better you gather the money and take it back to your country. Go back to your country, because it's better for you to go back to your country. When I hear that South Africa said they want to take over their country, they want to take over their job, I just laugh in Spanish. Do you know why? The South Africa way I know, they are a country that they like, what they like in their life is just to enjoy and enjoy and enjoy. Majority of them don't really work. They don't want to do anything. Their routine is to wake up in the morning, go to the street, drink beer, enjoy, and if there's a blow job, they also do that one as well. Those are the things they know them for. So them coming out now to say, okay, we want this, we want that, we want Africans to go back. Okay, let's sit down and see the outcome of this World Cup, if other Africans are going to support you. I'm not really sure Africans are going to support you with what you did. The 53 countries in Africa are kicking against South Africa right now because of their behaviors towards the African people who are their brothers. And you know, you can't dish out hate for people and you want them to dish out love for you. It's not done anywhere. You know, whatever you sow, now you go reap. Whatever you sow, now you go harvest. And this is the reactions of what really happened yesterday.
My name is Emilia Godwin. I am still saying it. Now in my country, I have my mouth to speak. They are wicked. They are wicked and wicked. They don't like us. If you enter a taxi, they make jest of you. They pull you. They beat you. We are just like a snake there. We are just like a snake there. We don't have mouth to talk. We don't even have mouth to talk. We talk too much. They will start hitting, speaking their language. I will never go to South Africa anymore. If this my child is born there, she will never go to South Africa anymore. This great opportunity I've been waiting for since 2014. I came to South Africa. I saw this. I started seeing this sign 3 years, but I didn't see this opportunity to come back. They are wicked. The woman there is useless. Even though they saw that we are married, don't care. They want to have a child with Nigerian man so that they can take their property and kill them, the way they kill my husband. So I cannot go back to South Africa anymore. I'm 45. I have one. Because those women, after one children, when I came there, those women, they don't want me, my husband, to come close to me, to give me another child. And that place is full of muti. Muti is juju. They do it, they like love passion. Number one, South Africa. Love passion, they can do it properly and take your men. All the whole Nigerian men that have their children there, their child is lost, they can't come back home because South African woman. They can't, and they're bearing Nigerian name. It's by God's grace I came to this up. Even they think that even the way the immigration there, they're interviewing me. I say, where is the father? I said, the father is dead. I'm the mother, everything is there in the paper. But it took time. It's my own brother in the embassy there. that make it impossible.
Anyway, let's see if South Africa are going to move forward in their next match. Majority of the people don't even say if South Africa win that match yesterday, they will rather support Mexico. So, my beautiful people, let me read one or two comments for you about what people are really saying yesterday. So guys, let me read one or two comments for you. This person said, when South Africa got the second red card, the commentator shouted, it's going to be hard for Bafana. Anyway, it's already hard for Bafana yesterday. Another person said, guy, football is supposed to unite us, not to create hate in our heart. It's just a ball, guy. Let's put all aside and come together to support Mexico. Oh my God, this person said, football is supposed to unite us. Let's put our energy to support Mexico. That is sarcastic there. It's very funny. Another person said, other countries were busy training while Bafana were busy doing match to match, and said, go back to your country. That is another person there. It's pretty obvious that other Africans are really not support. This person, I'm from Zimbabwe. World Cup come and go, but the things South Africa are doing now, it's pretty obvious that they cannot get the love they deserve from the African brothers. Wow, that's absolutely true there. Another person said, it's obvious why Nigeria will not support Mexico. They are against a lot of love from the Mexicans from the last World Cup. So if they support Mexico now, it's a return back. That is another person there. And another person said, he said, yesterday, all my support was in Mexico. After the match, I was so happy until I paid the bottle of beer for everyone standing by me, including strangers. Wow. Wow. So everybody was very happy seeing Mexican winning that match yesterday. This person said, long live Mexican from Cameroon. Type me, it's South African like this. It like different on that. I'm from Cameroon. I love Mexico. Why is it that majority of the people don't really like South Africa? Well, it's just because of their attitude towards their African brothers. You know, these guys, they are not son of history, and they forgot so quick to realize that African have sacrifice for them when they have nothing. You know, South Africa, they just got their independence in 1994 here, which is very, very new to us. 1994. They have been suffered since 1948, and majority, all the African brothers stand behind them, include Nigeria. So now, them coming out now, they are dishing hate for the people, and you don't expect them to give you love back. This person said, let's support Mexico so that South Africa go back home early to protect their job. Even if South Africa is playing alone, I will support the stadium. This person said he will support stadium against South Africa. Yeah. Another person said, but Mexican will not reciprocate. They will never support an African team above South American team. I strongly condemn the way I strongly condemn the way South Africans have been treating the fellow Africans, taking out for frustration of them unnecessarily. But still, let us careful not to let the problem create African colonizations to make us to divide among ourselves. Even if you have a sibling that is misbehaving, you can't even give them space. It does not mean they are no longer your siblings. Nobody knows tomorrow, but change is constant in life. Tomorrow, the same person you are desperate for no reason or the other, they can give you huge blessing. Two, even the Europe countries at war will choose to love themselves. So if South Africans behave like this and we choose not to like what they are doing to us, let's throw our hate, our weight behind the Mexican, and let's let the Mexican win yesterday. But the next match, let's support South Africa. Well, That is our own opinion there. Maybe she's from South Africa. Another person said referee was help South Africa how to go back to their country. Yes, South Africa is ready to go back to their country, and we are ready to support them to go back to their country. So easy to it's so easy to see South Africa enjoy what they dish to the African brothers. See you in another